Hey makeup lovers, welcome back to my channel. Today I will be doing a blue eyeshadow look. I'll be using products by The Crayon Case, Maybelline Fit Me Foundation, Juvia's Place Concealer, and a bunch of other drugstore products. At the end of the video, there will be a clip of every single item that I've used. In this clip, you can see me adding concealer to my eyelids. I'm using just a basic flat brush to apply it. I'm doing this to prevent creasing, so this concealer will act as a base for my eyeshadow. If you're following along, grab your concealer and your flat brush and apply a generous amount to it and begin tapping all of the product over your eyelids. You want to make sure that you're applying it evenly. So take your time and tap as much as you need. Now it's time to add powder to that eyeshadow base. I am dipping it in that Fit Me powder and I'm tapping that all over my eyelids, and this will help set the concealer in place so there can be minimal creasing when I get ready to do the colored eyeshadow. And again, when I'm applying any of these products, I will use a tapping motion to get it all on because I don't want to swipe the product. I want to tap it in its place. Now you can see me using the Crayon Case matte palette. I'm using that blue there and I'm tapping that all over my eyelid. For this eyeshadow look, I do want it to give an ombre effect, so I will focus this specific color on the outer ends of my eyelid. For those of you who may be following along, you want to grab a small brush to do this. You don't want it to be flat, you want it to be a little bit fluffy and dense. The density of the brush, the thickness of it will help us blend it better. If you're a person that has a lot of trouble with your eyeshadow step, I highly recommend that you stay up there longer, continue to blend it out, don't give up so easily. The longer you blend it, the better your results can be. Now in this clip, you can see me adding that deeper blue shade. This is also from the Crayon Case matte book. And I'm adding that deep blue shade to the very corners. I want it behind the first blue shade that we did. And I'm doing this because I want us to have a smooth light to dark transition. This is going to give it that ombre effect that we're looking for. For those of you that are following along, I did not change brushes at all. This is the same brush. It is made by Real Techniques, but you don't need this brush to achieve this look. You can use any small, dense brush that you have at home. When doing your eyeshadow, it's very easy to make mistakes, especially when you're using multiple different colors. You want to make sure that the product is distributed evenly on each side. So continue to check, turn left, turn right, check each eye to make sure that they look symmetrical. Now I am changing brushes. This is a blender brush from the Crayon Case Cosmetics. I want both of these colors to merge. I want them to shift together. So I am blending these colors all on top of each other. I don't want any harsh lines. It's the harsh lines that can take a makeup look from pretty to clown real quick. For those of you that are following along, grab your small blender brush and continue to tap that product all into one another. You want them to merge together. so we can create that ombre look and blend these colors. We don't want to see any harsh lines. We want to blend as much as we can to make sure we have a nice smooth eyeshadow look. So we're about 5 minutes into this makeup tutorial. I want to thank you so much for watching. If you're new here, subscribe. If you've already subscribed, thank you so much. I hope you continue to come back. I hope you're enjoying what you're seeing and learning some new tips about your makeup. For the lightest shade, this is also coming from the Crayon Case Matte Book. You will begin to see me tap this product all over the inner corners of my eyes. I'm zooming in for you so you can see all of the details there. Look at that ombre effect. This is the result of blending. It's going to be key when you're doing your makeup. You want to blend everything. Blend your foundation, blend your contour, blend your eyeshadow, blend it all. For those of you that are following along, this brush is also from the Crayon Case. It's a small eyeshadow brush, and I'm tapping that product all over the inner corners of my eyes. If you're following along, again, work slowly. Tap as much as you can, tap as much as you should, and continue to blend that product in so that every shade is seamlessly merged together. We're about halfway done with this tutorial. Again, if you have not already and you like what you see, subscribe to my channel, become a follower, turn on those post notifications, join my community of makeup lovers, and tune in every week for makeup videos. I have a bunch of shorts posted. I have a bunch of full tutorials posted. Most of my posts are dedicated to makeup tips, ideas, and inspiration. If you're stuck, you don't know what kind of makeup look you want to do for that day or for that event, browse through my channel, find a video that you like, and drop a comment if it was helpful for you. In this clip, you can see me doing one of the most underrated makeup tips, cleaning it up. I'm using my same flat concealer brush and tapping it diagonally toward my brow area to create a more precise eyeshadow look. Here I'm using a Juvia's Place shade stick in the shade Panama as concealer. Now I'm using Fit Me foundation. It is in the shade Classic Tan number 335. I normally start with foundation and then move into eyeshadow, contour, and highlight, but for this video I did do eyeshadow first. For those of you following along, I am using a foundation brush. It is pretty thick and angled. I think I ordered this from Amazon. I normally use beauty blenders to apply my foundation, but it's something about this brush that I'm really starting to like. The coverage seems fuller, the application seems better, and the blending feels easier. For those of you following along, whether you have a brush or a beauty blender, we are now using tapping motions, as always, to apply our foundation and blend in our concealer lines.
gate, I don't do waiting, I don't hesitate. Champagne is popping, we're up in the clouds, far from the noise and the busy crowds. The city below is a glittering map. I'm taking a nap in a luxury lap. Don't ask me where, cause I'm already gone. Chasing the sunset and racing the dawn. Turns out gravity can hold me down. Queen of the sky, wearing my crown. Watch me fly, leave this little town. One more time, never touching ground. Fly with me, they say bougie in a private jet.
It seems like blending takes forever, but it is really, really worth it. Now we are contouring. I'm contouring my nose. I'll do cheekbones, forehead, and the jawline. Now I'm using an angled brush to blend it all in.
Touchdown in Paris and off to Milan. Catch me if you can, yeah, that is the plan. Silk on my pillow, ocean in view. Living a life that is tailored for few. Don't need a pilot, I steer my own way. Making the rules that we're gonna play. So pack up your bags if you wanna ride. There's plenty of space on the upper side. Fly with me, fly with me.
It's at the contour step where you can really see your makeup look come together.
They say bougie in a private jet. Fly with me, fly with me. They say bougie in a private jet. They say bougie in a private jet. Up in the air, private, so high. Passport is ready, no lines at the gate. I don't do waiting, I don't hesitate. Champagne is popping, we're up in the clouds, far from the noise and the busy crowds. The city below is a glittering map. I'm taking a nap in a luxury lap. Don't ask me where, cause I'm already gone. Chasing the sunset and racing the dawn. Turns out gravity can hold me down. Queen of the sky, wearing my crown. Watch me fly, leave this little town. One more time, never touching ground. Fly with me, they say bougie in a private jet. Fly with me, they say bougie in a private jet. Fly with me, they say bougie in a private jet.
Now I'm adding some pressed powder to mattify everything.
In a private jet, I'm a flyer, baby, getting higher, baby. Fuel the fire, burning desire, top tier, no fear. See you watching, coming.
Now I'm using the Crayon Cases Watch Me Blush palette, and I'm using that banana color as highlighter. The brush that I'm using is also from the Crayon Case. It's soft and so flexible. I really like it to apply highlighter or blush.
Rules that we're gonna play. So pack up your bags if you wanna ride. There's plenty of space on the upper side. Fly with me, fly with me. They say bougie in a private jet. Private jet, private jet. They say bougie in a private jet. Fly with me, fly with me. They say
In these next few clips, you'll see me add just the finishing touches. I'm using eyeliner and mascara and adding a little color where I might need it. Thank you so much for watching this tutorial. I hope some of these tips that I've shared have helped you along your makeup journey. Remember that if you're a beginner, take your time, continue to practice, and watch videos. Come back to my channel, subscribe, like, comment, and don't give up learning how to do your own makeup. The more we practice, the better we get at it.
the gate, I don't do waiting, I don't hesitate. Champagne is popping, we're up in the clouds, far from the noise and the busy crowds. The city below is a glittering map. I'm taking a nap in a luxury lap. Don't ask me where, cause I'm already gone. Chasing the sunset and racing the dawn. Turns out gravity can hold me down. Queen of the sky, wearing my crown. Watch me fly, leave this little town. One more time, never touching ground. Fly with me, they say bougie in a private jet. Fly with me, they say bougie in a private jet. Fly with me, they say bougie in a private jet. Private jet, they say bougie in a private jet. I'm a fly.
Thank you for watching. Make sure you subscribe. New tutorials every week.